Oh yeah, the toe.
Yes, well, the thumb. This one was the thumb.
The thumb
big
toe,
thumb.
same thing.
Yeah, so this is the entryway. So it's the same thing you see at Luxor too, which is kind of interesting in that there's this avenue of, I don't know if you officially call these sphinxes. These are ram-headed sphinxes. We'll see the same thing at Luxor. And as they keep excavating and making roadworks in these areas in Luxor, in the town, because that's the other part. Like, these temples are literally in the middle of the city. It's like right on particularly Luxor's right in the middle of the city. It's right on the edge of the Nile, and they keep digging these up, and there's this like massive long avenues. Pretty typical for the obelisks you find here. And this is something that'll happen in a video at some point, but there's that scene on the wall at Saqqara. There's a causeway at Saqqara, and then on the wall, they've got this picture of a boat with these obelisks on the deck. And there's like, see, this is how they transported the obelisks from the quarry at Aswan to all these places. Yeah. But the obelisks are like less than half the height of a standing person.
I would not want to be on a boat that was taking one of these things down a river. No way.
No.
Literally 2 names that were on the same obelisk. Like one had written that, and they both claimed that they had made it. So it was proof that people were just tagging this thing.
Yeah.
And it was more than likely that neither of them had actually made it.
There's a couple things, but when he was talking about the glyphs, the owl glyph here, like that was the question, like Stefan was asking, like, can you use a stone chisel to get this result by hand on granite? And Yusuf saying, yes, you can use corundum or flint or something that's harder than granite. And no doubt the dynastic Egyptians developed this capability. They were very good at it. And you can see that work. The difference is in some of the objects themselves. So it's those flat machined faces, it's the saw cuts, it's the other. You don't see the evidence for power tools or these advanced tools in the hieroglyphs themselves. And Yusuf, he's seen everything. He pretty much contends that he has not seen any of the glyphs, even the really good ones, which are absolutely beautiful, that represent sort of power tools or advanced tooling. So he thinks that all of those were done by hand, as opposed to the objects themselves, which then he spins around and points at a statue that has, a belt on it, but the belt doesn't have any names on it, where, in most cases you see names written into these belts or on the statues. And again, a much cruder form of work compared to the object itself. So you see that a lot on a lot of these sites, and particularly on these giant megalithic blocks.
There was like a square bathtub-y thing that we just panned along, and that Yusuf said that he thinks that's machine cut, and you tap it and it sounds like metal.
Oh wow!
Really,
yeah.
He was like playing on it like drums, and it sounded like a steel pan, but it was made of stone.
Oh, there it is! Wow!
That thing there, yeah. He thinks that is machine, not by hand. Yeah, machine cut.